Hey, friends. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. We're waiting for my system here to catch up. It says we're live, but we're waiting. Okay. Boom. Everything's all set up. Hi. Hi, friends. I'm not really sure. Okay. Now it says it's trending. All right, here we go. Hi, guys. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and Encouragement. My name is Sarah Williams, and it is Tuesday, October 20th, 2020, 10/20/2020. Hasn't it been fun, like these 20/20/20s this year? Lots of 20s going on. So today I am representing my home state, Oregon. I call Oregon my home state because I grew up there for 23 years of my life. Love that state. And yet Alaska, that's what I represent right here. So let's wait to see if anyone comes to visit me today, and then we'll get right into it. Num num num. It's Tuesday morning. I'm super excited for today. Just another awesome day in the neighborhood. What is new with all of you? This moment, no one is watching. So, if you're watching this at a later time, please put in the comments. What's new with you? What's new? What are you excited about? I need to move myself this way. This is my new setup today, so I'm kind of just checking out what it all looks like. Hey, good morning, Cliff. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm just checking out my space here. My head is I need my logo here to be seen. Anyway, so let's get to it. So loving each other, right? So yesterday I posted something about racism and where racism comes from. And racism at its core is simply fear of someone else because they're a different color, or maybe you know these isms. Let's just encourage us to create this concept of isms, like being racism, ageism, sexism, isms. So things where you seem to hate someone or not like someone simply because the color of their skin is different than yours. They grew up in a different place than you did. Their gender is different than yours. What else? Right? Did I cover? So there's a hate problem, like a root core hate problem, or root core. So what do we have? We have a problem of not loving each other, right? Not loving each other enough. Love is what keeps us going as a people. The problem is we get so hurt, we get so offended, and we're so codependent as a society that we go, oh God, that person rejected me. Oh, I'm so hurt, and I'm going to let that control me and my thoughts and all the days of my life and everything that I think of. And so we seriously have a problem as a society where we need to wake up and say, wait a second, like my love for others is not rooted in whether or not others loved me. Ha, that's the key, right? It's the understanding that you can love people regardless of how other people have treated you. And uh and so but love is a choice. Love is a choice, and for it starts with loving yourself. um Truth is that we don't often love ourselves, and so we will sabotage ourselves. We will treat ourselves badly by eating horrible food. I mean, look at America. Everything on our shelves is like artificial ingredients and like crap food. And so when you feed yourself poorly, you don't love yourself. um, when you don't when you speak negative things to yourself, like I'm a piece of crap, or nobody loves me, or all of that, you're not loving yourself. And if you don't love yourself, you cannot love others. You just can't do it. You can tell yourself, oh well, I'm loving other people But if down deep, if you're not like in love with who you are, what you've done, and you've forgiven yourself for any past mistakes and things of that nature, like love is rooted in forgiveness. Okay, in forgiveness. And so you've got to really love yourself first, and then you can really radiate that love to other people. But it's important to understand that we've got to stop this belief that because they're different than me, I have some sort of right to hate them, or to act rudely to them, or um, to be anything less than loving to them, right? Like, because seriously, we're a species of 8 billion different varieties. Like, we're a species of one human race, but we've got 8 billion different varieties of the same human race. And so what we have to learn to do is go, whoa, there's a lot of difference around me. And in my mind, my programming is labeling that person as something. Oh, look at that. Jamie K dropping up right now with racism is taught. Right, not in this, but on another post. Racism is a taught behavior. That is super, super good. That's actually really relevant to what we're discussing, is that loving people or learning to love people is taught. And if we're constantly rejected and we're constantly abandoned in our life, that's because that's just what our story was. It's going to be really difficult for us to truly love other people, because we have this understanding that love is connected to abandonment or connected to brokenness or whatever, and that's not love. So getting a really good understanding of what love is, may I recommend opening the Holy Bible and going to 1 Corinthians 13:13 and reading what love is. Love is patient and love is kind, first and foremost. So if someone is beating you, or someone is speaking death to you, that's not love. That's not love. So get real in our hearts where love comes from and what love is, before we start going, well, that person is got a darker skin pigmentation than me, therefore I should hate them. What? Okay, they're human. They're human, just like you, just like me. They're human. And so we really have got to understand that. But one more last piece on this is that you have a story. You have a story from the moment you were born to the moment that you're breathing with me right now. You have a story. And that story is something that involves trauma, because welcome to a fallen world. It may involve disease, it may involve loss and grief, it may involve abuse, it may involve all sorts of things. But right now, what it involves is your story. That's yours. That's you and your story. Now, I get to have total and complete compassion for you and your story, because I have my story. And my story is a broken, hot mess of like who I once was, and praise God for where I'm going now. And so when you recognize, when you take that moment to get like down deep and go, well, it doesn't matter what gender they are, it doesn't matter who they love, it doesn't matter what their situation is, or where they're from, or what, they have a story. And that elevates your level of humanity to a point that you begin to understand that love is the only thing that's going to save this planet. That's it. That's it. That's it. Love. Loving each other. So practice love today. Show some love to someone. Take a step out and give a hug, or write a note, or send a letter. Show love today. And importantly, show love to yourself. Okay? Show love to yourself. If you aren't showing love to yourself, then you cannot be full enough to show it to other people. Okay? So really, really important today that you recognize that all isms, all these racisms, and all of this stuff is at the root cause of not showing love and not recognizing that all humans, no matter where we are on this planet, we're all connected. You can feel me and I can feel you. There's no distance in the spirit. And so when we show love for each other, when we show love that we we care about each other, and we care about each other's challenges, and we say, gosh, man, you've come from a dark place. Well, yeah, so did you. And if you don't, if you didn't, then you're still in it. Okay? And I pray for you that the Lord guides you out of it, that you come to know Jesus, that he sets you free, because the Lord was my redeemer, and he set me free from a horrible life of darkness. Woo! Horrible life of darkness. So, and he taught me how to love, like true love. Not love that's based on how someone else makes you feel, but true unconditional love. Like love for that person. And so I continue to strengthen my ability to love my enemies, and I strengthen my ability to love myself and to love others, because the stronger that my heart is, the stronger that my love is, the more I will be able to lead with strength, and lead with compassion. And that's what's going to be needed in the future, is to lead with compassion, and not just group people into these weird situations of isms of isms. So, all right, that's my word for today. May the Lord bless you and keep you, be gracious towards you, lift up his face to you, and give you peace. Have a blessed day, and I will see you all tomorrow.